Hi, Dave Jeffers here, proprietor for Salt and Light blog, and I just had to stop and talk to you all for a minute about something that's got me to the point of enough is enough. I'm sure you all have heard Fox News on the Drudge Report yesterday. A federal court judge named Fred Biery ruled that the Medina Valley Independent School System in Texas could not have public prayer at their graduation. They not only could not have public prayer, but they could not allow students to bow their heads. They could not use when we pray in the name of some deity. They even were ordered to change the program from invocation and benediction to opening remarks and closing remarks. Why did this happen? Why did this judge rule this way? Because one family decided they did not want to hear the prayer. And guess what? Instead of throwing this frivolous lawsuit out, the judge sided with them. Why? Because if this family heard a prayer, it would cause, get this now, wait for it, irreparable damage. How does that happen? How do you hear a prayer and you're damaged beyond repair? I don't understand that. How words can damage somebody beyond repair. Now, there's a bunch of things wrong with this ruling, and something has to happen. Now, thankfully, the school board sent it up the chain and went to the Court of Appeals, Federal Court of Appeals, and they struck it down, rightfully so. That does not alleviate this judge from his judicial malfeasance. So we need to take action. Good citizen, here's what we do. We need to contact our U.S. House of Representatives, your congressman, and I'll put a link down here. In fact, here's a link right here that you can hit on, and you go find your representative. And I want you Monday morning to email and to call and be nice and ask that your congressman or congresswoman to bring up articles of impeachment against this federal judge for judicial malfeasance. Now, what did he do wrong? He failed to uphold his oath. He swore an oath to uphold and defend the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic. Not to support case law, which is this bogus ruling and this bogus idea that there's a separation of church and state. That's not in the Constitution. That's not written in any law. It's a judicial case from Everson versus the Board of Education back in 1947, I believe it was, and it was wrong then and it's wrong today. Here is what the Constitution says, which is what Judge Fiery, whatever his name is, should have read from. And guess what, Judge? It's in the very first two clauses of the very first amendment in our Bill of Rights. It says, Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof or abridging the freedom of speech. Now that ruling, Judge, clearly prohibits the exercise of religion and free speech. Now, I guess because you're not in Congress, you think you can make laws. Well, guess what? Judges can't make laws. The court was established to rule on law. That's it. Either it's constitutional or it's unconstitutional. People, we the people, we hire the judges through the federal system. We pay for them, and we're the ones that can fire them. So let's send a message loud and clear, and I mean loud and clear. Let's impeach this judge. And maybe some of these other judges will think twice about it. Now, is he going to be impeached with the people we have in Congress right now? I don't know. I hope so. But if we mobilize, we can push it. I want to at least see articles of impeachment filed in the House of Representatives to take this judge off the bench. And Judge, if you're watching this, you have a way of getting around this right now. You put out a statement saying that you were wrong and that you apologize and that this ruling was rightfully struck down and you made a terrible mistake. Otherwise, it's time to impeach this broke judge. Thanks for listening. Check out our blog at www.saltandlightblog.com, and you can email me there if you have any questions. Thanks, and God bless.